Hello? Um, that was awkward. Um, yeah. So, that happened. Um, Give me a sec. I need to frickin' my computer's like my computer fully like blue screened, but I'm back. Um, let's see. Smappy. Yeah, just give me a sec to reload. Either way, how is everyone? I know I'm not okay after that. Womp womp. Uh, what a morning. I have no fucking clue what caused that. We're gonna have to redo the day, but yeah. Sorry about the scuff. It happens, but still annoys me. Did Streamlabs not even notice? Let me open up Streamlabs quick. Make sure it's working. Ugh. Streamlabs. It's not Streamlabs, Stream Elements. Um, Come on, game capture. Let me frickin' let's see. There we go. Day 7, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Either way, deleting one evolution. Oh wow! Thanks, Stream Elements, now you work. Delete one EV evolution. Honestly, it's hard for me to choose, but I would say Vaporeon surely because the damn copy pasta. That's the only reason. Because I'm so fucking tired of that copy pasta. Did you know? Oh my god. Yeah, we just gotta give it a moment to load. Yay! And I think you can understand why I feel the way I do. Yeah, it's the same stuff. Sunny. Carp Surprise. Spirits don't like me. Got no clue what you're talking about, but okay. Oh, you are one of the lucky people who don't know what the Vaporeon thing is. Don't look it up. For your own sake. Thanks, Linus. But yeah, don't look it up for your own sake. Like, it's bad. You don't want to know. It's not worth knowing for your own sake. That's all I'm gonna say. For your own sanity and sake. I think that says enough about it. I'm not gonna look it up because I want to keep what's left of my set. Yeah. Because it is a very cursed thing. Back to what we were trying to do. This time we're just gonna do the bears thing, and then we're just gonna, boom, leave. Wop wop. Oh, big yawn. Yeah, I am very annoyed with this right now, because it means we have to redo the day. Let's just try to make it to the luau at least. Pot of Greed is banned. It's because of how broken Pot of Greed is. It broke so many things, because having more cards means you got to play on your turn more, and over time, because Pot of Greed was not as rare of a card as it is now, it used to be a lot more prevalent, and it basically was so bad, it was like the Urshifu of the scene for them. It was like our Urshifu for Pokemon, with how Urshifu is, like, broken. And instead of, like, just doing it because it's card game, they had to just ban it straight up. It's similar why the Birthday Pikachu card is banned. Because people would lie about their birthdays and stuff. There's reasons certain cards get banned. And some of it is balancing based. This time we're gonna go talk to the bear and leave. Same stuff. Can I skip this? Because we already watched this. It does not seem we can. You understand why Exodia is banned? Yeah, that's fair. Like, the issue with Pot of Greed is, because of how some people would build their decks back then, like, it would basically allow you to get loads of cards at once that you could just rip through someone's team instantly if you pulled it. Because the issue with Pot of Greed... Let me just read you the exacts of what the card does. Thanks for the special knowledge. So, you draw 2 cards. You'd think that's not bad, but you also had Spirit Pot of Greed and other stuff as well. Like, drawing 2 cards isn't bad, necessarily. It's the fact that it was a very odd circumstance. Because it was drawing 2 cards from your deck. But in a lot of cases, let me try to find the original, because I know they remade a version of it. Because there's different versions of Pot of Greed. Because it's a rarer... It's not the rarest card, but yeah, it was literally just draw 2. But it also had multiple versions, where Avatar of the Pot, where Pot of Greed from your hand on the grave, if you have Pot of Greed in your hand or graveyard, you draw 3 cards from your deck. Jar of the Robber only activates when Pot of Greed is activated. Negative effect of Pot of Greed, draw 1 card from your deck. Spirit of Pot of the Greed, it basically just you can draw another thing after the attack. Like it's weird because it was overused for some reason. Yeah, like the thing is, it was banned early on when they didn't have that type of thing, but I don't think they ever unbanned it. That's the thing. It was broken back in the day. Like I feel like if I remember correctly, like and I don't know for sure, but I feel like I remember Pot of Greed just being way more broken. As in like causing a lot more issues, but honestly, I don't know anymore. Like it's been so long. So the bear mentioned he was near the vineyard. I'm trying to remember where that one cave we found was. Yeah, it's over here. At least we now know how we get that cave. So he said to visit him at his home. Are we gonna see like his little face? No. Oh! Oh my god, we can buy stuff from him. Flour cookie, baked berry oatmeal. Jesus Christ! We can buy like all these different things from him. Okay, that's actually really cool. I'm gonna buy these so I can use them and I don't need to wait. Okay, that's kind of cool. Having the ability to just buy that stuff and also like new things. That's cute. At least now we know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what caused the stream to crash. You found your new favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? Nice, nice. You know, I have quite a few Pokemon cards. I need to, like... I need more binders to sort them because with how I sort my cards, I sort them by Pokedex number. And I know I have some shinies in there. Like, I have a shiny Milotic, I have a shiny Raikou. I have quite a few shiny cards in there. I also have, like, cards that I don't put in there that I have, like, separate. That I have, like, in my desk right now that I'm waiting to get more for. But I have a Dark Ivysaur from, like, the original Pokemon cards. Which I don't know its exact cost, but it's quite rare if I remember correctly. Like, it's one of those rarer cards that, like, mainly came out around the Mewtwo movie. Vanquished Soul, Caesar Vallis. You know what? Fair. Hi, doggo. So if I were to look up Dark Ivysaur, for example, I can tell you how much it cost. Dark Ivysaur. So, on eBay, it can go anywhere from $19.99 to $45.99. Like, it really depends. Like, on a lot of things, like how good condition, etc. But, like, yeah, it's interesting because I honestly, you don't hear about a lot of this stuff anymore, but I actually don't know why I have it or how I got it in the first place. Like, I really don't remember how I got it. Is there no spice berries in here? Well, but yeah, like, I definitely need to go through some of that and kind of look. Um, I also need to see what's the favorites of some of these people, like Susan. She has liked gifts. Like, I need to try some more stuff. Oh my god. I need to go through and harvest all of this again. Well, it be that way sometimes. So fun fact about fruit trees, each year that they are up, they actually go up in star quality. Not a lot of people know that, apparently. Which still surprises me. But yeah, like, I don't know what the fuck happens. I'm probably gonna release both parts on YouTube still, but I'm gonna have to do a little thing of like, yeah. Because I can't really, I don't have an editing software yet, and I need to get one. And honestly, I just don't have the time to edit them together and make sure they look good. I just don't got that type of time. That's why whenever I have shows in the background, it's while I'm working. Because I got a few commissions I need to do still, too. I get them done, though. I always do. Because if I didn't, well, I like to get paid. I like being able to, you know, do things. Buy games and stuff, and, like, do stuff here. Get stuff I need. Like, dang. Yeah, I'm just very annoyed right now at my laptop. Especially after that. It's just so annoying. Because I don't like when stuff does that. It gets all funky. And not the good type of funky. What might she like? We can try an apple. I guess. I'm just trying to figure out what she might like. Because I do want to give her something she's gonna love. Preferably. The luau's gonna help. Most definitely going to. Oh, Susan. In all honesty, Susan reminds me a lot of Mara in terms of just certain mannerisms that she says, like in how she speaks. And that's why I just instinctively go for the southern accent. Fun fact, Mara has a southern accent. Oh, goodness, for me? Thank you. Summer's nice in Stardew Valley. The temperature stays pretty mild. Closer to Calico Desert, it gets very hot. We're fortunate to catch the sea breeze. We certainly are. But yeah, I don't understand the Cynthia fear that much. I think part of it's because so many people got absolutely fucked by her because they didn't prepare enough. Because they would think, oh, the champion's gonna be easy. This for me? I absolutely love it. Do you know who Claire is? She joined the aerobics class. She can really dance. Aww. I'm proud of Claire. But, Yeah, for me, I never had trouble with Cynthia. I used Frostlass in my original Sinnoh team. I used it in one of my original Sinnoh teams, and I just swept Garchomp. BDSP, on the other hand, Cynthia was a lot harder because she had a fucking Marvel scale um Milotic with a freaking like a flame orb, and I'm just here like, dear God, this is like competitively viable. Like the Elite Four and stuff in BDSP was competitive viability. Also, I don't know if you heard about it, but ILCA, like a lot of stuff has been kind of mixed with it, but did you know ILCA actually helped with the story of Scarlet and Violet? Fun fact, like we wouldn't have the story of Scarlet and Violet without ILCA. And even then, I know a lot of people give them flack for the BDSP remakes, but it's like they were just following what the company told them to do. So honestly, and I know that Pokemon Company and ILCA are having a building shared and stuff. And I heard something about Pokemon Works. I don't fully know what it is, but I need to look into it. But from what I've heard, ILC... Ooh, it's going to be storming tomorrow in game. Perfect. But from what I heard, ILCA and Pokemon Company are going to become longer term. Sorry if I smell I was sweating all night in the heat. Oh, don't worry. I'm the same way. I sweat a lot, even in small bits of heat. I have one of those issues. I don't know. Like, I've been meaning to, like, talk to my doctor about it. Like, if it's a normal thing, but... Eh. Like, I don't... Like, I'll sweat even when I'm not hot. Like, I sweat a lot, so I hydrate a lot. I don't know why I sweat so much either. That's the irony. I don't. But, like, the Cynthia fear mainly comes from people just sucking as kids, I'm guessing. Like, in all reality, I think the biggest Cynthia fear anyone had was Undella Town, where it's just you enter a building and all you see is dun 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 dun. Oh God, I don't want to battle right now, and then she just stomps you because you don't expect it. But even then, wasn't that bad. I really think a lot of it is just people were young at the time and didn't understand Pokemon and don't want to accept that in all reality she's gotten a lot easier. I mean, Platinum. I mean, even then, the Sinnoh games are some of the harder ones to Nuzlocke, and just do like challenges in for good reason. 3, 7, 8. Yeah, we're too short. But like, even then, it's kind of at a point where you're just like, really? That's just how it feels at this point. Like, in all seriousness, I really don't have a fear of Cynthia. I never have. I feel like a lot more people just have that, like, innate fear because they were young at the time and they failed a lot. Like, that's really the main explanation I have, because I never really had issues with her. I know some people did, and I can see how some people might have, but I never had anywhere near the issues that others did. And I just find it hilarious. Because I'm just here like, difficult? What the fuck you talking about? Like, a lot of that Cynthia fear, I feel like just comes from childhood. And that's about as much as I can say for sure. Is it true? I don't know. I'm not legally a psychologist. Nor am I knowledgeable on all that shit. Now, I'm gonna take a bunch of fruit, and I'm just gonna give some to people and see who likes what. Maybe I'll find someone's favorite. Of course, I want to still make friends with Claire. Of course, we're gonna have to check that later this week in game, down at the shed. Hi, Pam. Do you like oranges? You did good with this one, kid. Thanks. No, if I could eat healthier food if I could afford it. Hey, you probably have a lot of tasty grub growing on your farm. Been questioning why I found a video called Baby Yoda getting punched for 10 out. What? I have so many questions that I don't know if I want answered. Like, I still have so many questions. Do you like cherries? Thanks, this is great. Gardening's a hobby of mine. I'm excited for this warm weather. Good. I'll probably get to the dust sprites eventually. But, yeah, I really don't understand. Like, so many people will hate on anything that's, like, fancy or new just because they don't want to be same. Might find better. Yeah, I know about that. Thanks. Just pop up out of nowhere when I'm opening YouTube. Weird. I mean, stuff comes from recommendation, so, good luck with that one. This is a fun gift, thank you. Yep, I'm a blacksmith. My father was also a blacksmith. My grandfather is a blacksmith as well. And yes, my great-grandfather is so. A clown? Okay. Give this to Claire. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. I feel like it'll be another late work day. Frozen dinner again for me. This is a great gift, thanks. Fuck you, Morris. Never... You haven't seen Star Wars? I'm surprised by that. I mean, I'll admit that, Disney really fumbled the bag with it. Do you like cherries? Oh, this is so thoughtful of you, sweetie. Hello, dear. Most unusual event during aerobics. Someone new joined. Her name's Claire. I believe she works at JojaMart. I'm glad that people are like, ooh, someone new joined. We're so happy to have her. You're giving this to me? This is great. Thank you, Boshi. The summer heat is blazingly here. Good thing we have high-powered AC. Oh. Oh, hi Sam. Do you like pomegranate? Thanks, I really like this. There's a little less pollen this summer. My nose is happy about that. Afternoon, Lewis. I honestly love how lively this town can be. It's so nice. Honestly, giving gifts to a bunch of people is quite useful. Hi, Robin. Have a peach. This, for me, I absolutely love it. Wood is wonderful substance. It's versatile, cheap, strong, and each piece of it is a unique character. Do you like apples? I can't remember. This is a super gift, thank you. And what sort of gadget should I tinker with this summer? I honestly like how, like... I don't know how Concerned Ape does it, but I'm glad of how he's done it because it's so good. Like, the people feel so unique in their own ways. Do you like apricots? Hey, how'd you know I was hungry? This looks delicious. My pet guinea pig David just hates the hot weather. He's fussy. Every time I think of guinea pigs, I just think of that one story. Yeah, my guinea pig saw me and died from a heart attack. Oh, goodness, from me? Thank you. There's a family of birds like to nest on the roof of my house. Maybe next crafting project it will be a bird feeder. Aw. Like, I will say, like, back to the Star Wars thing. Honestly, I like Star Wars at all, but it's kinda mid in the recent movies, surely because Disney only wanted it for money. And they didn't put enough love and effort into it. Like, they barely had scripts, yet people will hate on like, the actors and, like, new characters when it wasn't even their fault. Like, we all know it was from Disney's fault on that one. I just find it annoying that they... That's one thing I always have hated about some of that stuff is people will just go and hate on actors, and I hate it because it's like, it's not their fault if that, like, they read the script they are given. So, like, if the story is bad, don't blame them. That's one of the things that always pissed me off. One time I went fishing with my dad and eagle and went and flew up and was just chilling. Yeah, eagles are actually pretty cool. I've been to an eagle sanctuary before. Eagles are very interesting creatures. Your scent is irresistible to monsters. Oh, werewolves! Sorry. I don't know why, my first thought just went straight to that. It really says something about the thing. Doom, doom, doom. Yeah, because we need to kill 50 dust sprites, at least. But I want to try and get the dust sprite ring anyway, so... Oh yeah, all these monsters. You know, the thought of having the thought of Monster Musk is such an odd thing, but when you say it around the right / wrong people, it completely has a different meaning. And take that as you will, but that can be either good or bad depending on who you are. Like, I've been so corrupted by the internet that I have seen every side of that stuff. And after a point, you're just used to it. Like, your dad said he gave a fish to the eagle and it was chill with him. Honestly, there are some animals that are a lot more chill if you feed them. Not all animals are like that, but I would not suggest doing it because it's a very risky thing to do. Plus, it can also fuck with the animal's hunting patterns in some cases, which can be very detrimental to the animal, as you can imagine, especially if it's a wild one. That's one of the things that's very important to remember. I remember learning about that a lot in Scouts. Like, it's why you always leave places better than you found them. As if we never touched the nature itself. Because you need to be careful, too. Like, there's certain times where you can't really help it. Like, if an animal steals your food, that's a whole separate thing. But you need to be careful with it. That's the only thing I can really say for sure, is be careful. Because feeding animals that are wild, I've seen it fuck up their patterns before, and it can be extremely dangerous for them and for their own survival. Now, there are certain circumstances, of course, like, we feed a stray cat that's been taking care of the rodents around here. Like, we feed it here and there, but we also give it shelter. Like, we built it its own little shelter. And it's mainly so it doesn't leave. But also, then it doesn't need to rely on only the rodents. And even then, it still hunts for its own food. We just give it a source of clean water at least. And it keeps it from actually, you know, being more of an issue to the neighborhood. Like, it takes care of a lot of the rodents and the moles, and it's so good to have, like, being able to have even just a bit of it is so nice. Because it really does help. Because it also helps deal with the squirrels. Though it is ironic when my dogs are barking at it and I'm just like, that cat would eat you alive. Like, it's a black and white cat. We named him Oreo. Like, he's a very wonderful little cat. Like, and we take care of him to some extent. Like, my mom and I are allergic, so we can't have a cat. But this is the closest we've ever gotten to having a cat, sheerly because it helps deal with a lot of the issues. And since we own a garden where we actually grow, like, farming-based items that normally you would find on the farm, it attracts quite a few rodents and pests. And being able to take care of one of those is nice. Of course, one thing you also have to be careful of if you ever have to deal with it is corn ants. Corn ants fucking suck. Because if they bite, they hurt. Like, it's one of those where they give you that, like, rash type thing. At least it did for me. But yeah, like, some of them are just so annoying, and having that option is so nice. But it is nice when you get to have, like, chill animals around you. Don't always get that. Me looking at my dog over here, just like, I wish you'd chill out. And like, I know very well how my dog would look at me like, what are you talking about? Like, I'd look over at, like, Athena, and she'd probably give me the biggest smile, just like, hi, I'm calm. You can see how calm I am just by the smile. Like, that's the type of dog that Athena is. Like, I love Athena. She's a little shit, though. Like, that is the best way to describe her, is a little shit. Come on. Bonk. I do want to get the dust sprite thing finished, preferably. I know it won't be today in-game, but... Oh! Nice. One of the things are done. I mainly mean, like, the Adventurers Guild stuff. It'd be nice to be able to get that finished. But I know it's not gonna happen anytime soon. Well, at least the good part is we can just... These are honestly very underrated for how useful they are, in my personal opinion. Like, damn. We also got a lot of geodes that we're collecting up, so that will be useful. But we need to be ready for fishing tomorrow in-game. I hope you are ready to try and get that red snapper. Yar. Master Duel and I'm dueling some guy named Some Guy. Nice. I love when you duel someone or, like, you battle someone who just has a name like Some Guy or Who. I still remember running, I was battling, in the Pokemon stuff, like, through online Wi-Fi battles. And I ran into someone who named their trainer Who, so I was battling Who. It was frickin' great. What's on your agenda today, dear? What do you think, hun? I did this the other day. It just arrived. It's nice. I hope you put it in a better place. Because the middle of the room is not nice. That's one thing I will always dislike, is when they leave it in the middle of the room. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll put it there. It's raining. Ooh, cheese collie. And a geode crusher. I always forget about those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, we're gonna get more battery packs too. That's gonna be nice. We do need battery packs after all. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. And Merle, bat, Merle. I mainly just need to go in here to pet them. You know, I do like this game quite a lot. Like, just being able to chill. Like, I am very annoyed, though, about, like, how some things did end up in terms of, like, are just other stuff. Like, it did annoy me that certain things happened. Look said earlier. Like, I think any of us can agree it's annoying when stuff like that happens. Because it's just more annoying than anything else. I'm gonna take these over to the, what's it called? Community center. But, yeah. Hopefully that'll help. Because as we get more of the community center done, we're gonna unlock a lot. Because I want to complete this thing. Preferably during my opponent's turn. During your opponent's turn, what happened? Oh, summon 3 blue eyes white. How did you summon? How do you do that? I have a lot of questions. Like, that actually gives me a lot of questions. Like, how do you summon 3? Like, summoning 1, okay, I can see that, but 3? It's just insane. Like, my brain is having trouble fathoming it. Oh my god. Made with eyes of blue every time its attack can special some. Jesus Christ. Well, that guy's fucked. Alls I'm gonna say is the opponent you're against, well, they're screwed. I'll say that for sure. And one. Like, just in general. It is a shame, though, that, like, the whole stream thing happened. Because I do feel bad about it, personally. Because I like being able to provide good content for my viewers. Now it's Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which, yeah, they're fucked. There's no if, ands, or buts. They're screwed. Like, I remember back in my day playing Yu-Gi-Oh! They're screwed. There's no good part about it. They're screwed. No yes, no no. There's just screwed. And only screwed. Catching a lot of dulse seaweed. Boy, I hope I catch a red snapper today. It'd be pretty dapper if you imagine. You know, one thing about Stardew's Rain is how nice it sounds. Oh, there's the red snapper. Like, it's one of those that I just really love listening to. Like, I love listening to the rain in Stardew. Caught another octopus. Well, since we got that red snapper, let's go fish off that one bridge where we heard there's new fish. Because I'd love to see what we can catch, especially on a rainy day like this. He used Mirror Force, but I have a counter to that. Nice. It's always nice when you get to go, ha! You thought! Counterplay! Ha! To think you could beat me so easily. That's one of the funnest things to do. It's very anime in its own regard. Okay, let's see what we can get. Because I have no idea what comes from this. Okay. I've heard there's new fish. I don't know how true it is, but... Actually, wait, no, it was from an NPC in the game, I remember. Oh, a pike! That's not new. It might just be like a few new fish added to it. So we'll do like some fish here. Come on. Another pike. I activated Ash. Ooh, Ash Blossom. Fun. I'm just hoping that the rain doesn't stop like the new fish from spawning, because that sucks if it does. Come on. Ash Blossom effect that I can put in my graveyard and negate any effect. Yeah, that's one of the nicest things. Like, I love cards like that like allow you to just boom, see ya effect. Such a useful one. There's other cards that can do similar things, but like, gosh, I need to get back into the card game scene. It's been so long. I need to look up and see how the rules have changed since my day. Because I know stuff has changed. There's a lot of stuff that, like, I still remember growing up with. And it's still crazy to me. And let's see how this goes. Boom. Pike, Amphibian Fossil, and Geode. My hope is that we get new stuff, but it's not looking too bright. The rain probably does not help. I say let's go to that forest one that we saw. Because that was another one that was mentioned to have it. I wish there was a minecart over there that I could just use, like, snap my fingers and boom. That would be nice. Or some way to, like, just teleport with, like, a rod of sorts. Just teleportation rod. You know, that'd be a really cool thing to add to Stardew. Something where you could set where it teleports you to. Because that could be pretty useful. Like, being able to have a set teleportation place would be so nice. I think all of us could agree that it would be useful. And for those who don't, well, too bad. Up or down? Down, I think. God, I forgot about the damn fog. That's the one thing I hate the most. The fog is more annoying than anything else. Let's just keep going. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Womp. Big yawn. Sorry about the yawn. But, dang. Come on. I always forget how far away this stuff is. Jeez. Hi, mushroom. Pick. Let's see. There's the water. Let's see what I can get from here. It might be... Some might get overtaken by rain, too, though. Who knows? Ooh. Same deck. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. Let's just see what I get. It might be new, it might not be. Either way, I'm just happy to be able to chill and fish. I love fishing in Stardew so fucking much. It's really calming. Okay, that's new. A puppy fish. It has a little dog face. I already found something new. So that's a start. Already starting with something new. A catfish. That's nice. Wow. I imagine rain affects it too. For the new fish. As well as season, but... Let's see. Another catfish. I love how I've gotten a puppy fish and 2 catfish. What's next? Are we gonna get a guinea pig fish or something? Maybe a bird fish? You know, that'd actually be kind of cool. Oh, a largemouth bass. I will say, the amount of, like, new stuff is nice. Let's see. Perfect! A bull trout. Okay. Let's go. Perfect. Another bull trout. He's... Okay. Let's see. What's this gonna give me? Ooh, a bream. Honestly, the fact that I even got a puppy fish makes me happy. I like doggos. Doggos are great. Yeah, I know the biggest plan is just do the luau and get that over with. When because I know eventually I'm gonna have to export these to YouTube. I'm probably just gonna call it part 1 and part 2. Um, because when I do export them to the YouTube and stuff, like, because they're already split, and I don't have that software to just combine them easily, nor do I have the time to figure out an entirely new thing with editing software, I'll just upload them as part 1 and part 2. Then it will be simple. But yeah, I believe the full wave should be done if not already done, of the videos for VODs. Um, I'd have to check, but I don't know for sure. Sorry about the yawning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Underrated way of getting useful resources. Womp. Weaker Bream. Weaker. 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 Either way, though, yeah, I'm gonna need this red snapper, though. I'm also gonna need to put these away. I'll put the red snapper away in the chest. I will sell all of this. I will put the geode away. Time to get the rest of stuff put away. Get the wood put away. There we go. Of course, I still need to go and do some more dust sprite killing, but I'll do that tomorrow in game. Big kiss. He seems happy with the plant. Woohoo! Got some more money. So that's a plus. Let's see. Tomorrow's the luau? Perfect. We already know it's going to be sunny. Spirits like me today? Perfect. Got some traveling to do for the guild soon. Even thinking about it is making me exhausted. Okay. Just be safe. I love your sweetie. Speedy. Okay. I'm just gonna grab every battery pack because I need them. Moo. Bah. Moo. Now I can actually leave their stuff to, like, accumulate. And there we go. We got 5 more. Yeah, I'll need to put it here. Yeah, I need to go through a bunch of those eventually. Bup, bup. Bup, bup. Bup. I always forget I can do this. Ba ba da da. I love just listening to the music in Stardew. Honestly, there's so much I love about this game. Don't want to forget this over here either. And of course, I'll put the battery pack in here for now. I was looking up canon Nintendo character heights and Princess Peach is 6 point... Really? So her canon height is either 5'9" or 6'1". Odd. Smelly. I mean, what? I'll take the copper. And next floor. Just gotta keep looking for them sprites. There they are. Because I want to get their burglar ring. Because the burglar ring would be very good as an unlock. Just to get that extra bit of luck. Like, I think one of the most interesting things to me is it wasn't until Mario Galaxy that we actually got the spin jumps that allowed us to gain height in Mario. Because Mario Sunshine had spin stuff, but it never gave height until Galaxy. So without Galaxy, we would not actually have the same spin jump. We wouldn't have the spin jumps as they are in the Mario games for 2D platformers. It's one of the cooler things just to think about sometimes. Oopsie. I'll just take care of these fuckers. And the good part about all these dust sprites is they're giving us coal. And once we unlock the burglar ring, we basically get like double it. Pass it to the next person. Double it, pass it to the next. Except you're the next person. Bonk. 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 There's some more dust sprites. Ah, yes. Patty the Platypus. You glitching out a bit? Am I? If so, that's annoying. Hopefully that fixed it. I notice when I tab out, like, the mouse sometimes stays. Hopefully that helped, though. Hopefully. If not, I don't know what's going on, but yeah. And it could just be a frickin' leftover thing from the frickin' thing from earlier, and that annoys me. Ooh, overrun with monsters? Hell yes. Oh, this is gonna be satisfying as hell. And down here is just a slime. There's some more dust sprites. And there we go. There we go. Yeah, I really am annoyed that it's doing that. Because if it is still glitching out, that is annoying because I hope I fixed it, but if it didn't fix it, it means there's something else going on that I'll need to fix after stream. Or will fix itself in time. Either way, I need to figure it out. God, I can't wait to get the frickin' parts to finish it. To finish my frickin' my frickin' PC. It's gonna be so nice. You know, Jesus Christ, so many infested areas. Ooh, that was actually kind of satisfying. Like, there's certain things I do wonder. Like, do you ever think that, like, some of the popular, streamers ever think about some of the stuff the, less popular streamers do? I wonder. These are things I wonder about. Oops, accidentally hit my mic when I went to frickin' move my hair from my face. Any more down here? Oh, there's one. But yeah, like, there's a lot of stuff I question. Like, I wonder, do they think this or do they think that? I wonder a lot. Thank you for opening this up for me. I've heard that the cons went well, at least, for like TFF and stuff. I wouldn't know. I never went. I don't really go to cons. Haven't really decided to. Nor do I have the financial capabilities to do that on a regular enough basis. Honestly, if I ever go to a con, it's going to be a closer con for the first one. I mean, I've been to cons before, just not furry ones. Not glitching out now? Oh, thank God it fixed it. That's good to know. I'm just happy it's fixed. Yeah, I know, like, in terms of stuff, I'm just hoping it's better. I don't know how far behind my stream is, though, in terms of, like, for Twitch. That's one thing. Like, so I'll definitely need to think about it. But, yeah. Bonk. There we go. Yeah, I need to definitely get better or stuff. Like, I know one thing I could do, but it would take a long time, and honestly, I don't know how much it's worth it. I could technically, with my desktop, connect it to Ethernet, but I don't know if I'm going to end up connecting it to Ethernet or not yet. Because, in all honesty, I don't usually do that. I'd need to talk to my, dad about it, though. Because to do that takes a whole nother set of stuff. Me just thinking. I sometimes think about that stuff, just like in the background, and like I'll mention it, but... I know today my sister frickin' I feel really bad for her because she broke her foot. It was a stress fracture, and I'm just like, you know, I'm just saying. Even the doctor said it, that she needs to take a break and not overuse her foot and actually, like,